Hello there, it's time for SME OnPoint. My name is Mlondobuzi. Thank you so much for joining us. South Africa's G20 presidency is bringing about exciting opportunities for entrepreneurs, particularly in the oceans economy. The South Africa International Maritime Institute, together with eNtsa, are assisting in this regard to develop small businesses. The ocean economy is seen as a critical area for growth, contributing significantly to job creation as well as entrepreneurship development, particularly in marine manufacturing. eNtsa is actively working to develop the local boating industry and bringing in more SMEs. SME OnPoint visited the two organizations, and this is what we found. In a significant move aimed at bolstering small businesses within South Africa's growing oceans economy, the South African International Maritime Institute and the Engineering and Technology Solutions Agency have partnered to implement innovative strategies that align with the economic goals outlined during the recent G20 meeting. The G20's emphasis on oceans governance and sustainable use of marine resources has provided a roadmap for the initiatives being introduced.
So we are participating in Oceans 20, which is an element of the G20 program. And that includes the work that we are doing here in terms of marine research and innovation. Hence the partnership that we have with eNtsa in terms of driving maritime innovation for small businesses as well as research in the sector.
The initiative includes a comprehensive support program featuring training programs, mentorship and access to cutting-edge technology. These resources are designed to equip small business owners with the skills and knowledge needed to navigate the complexities of the maritime industry effectively.
We did identify that gap in terms of SMMEs not being aware of what is happening within the oceans economy. Hence, we did a study, a value chain study in 2023, which outlined the various opportunities within the oceans economy, including marine manufacturing. Hence, we partnered with eNtsa in this regard to actually implement this program on marine manufacturing for small businesses to ensure that they participate in the sector more meaningfully, with a view to expanding this program to other areas as well of the oceans economy.
eNtsa, an agency dedicated to advancing engineering and technology solutions, is committed to promoting research and development within the sector. The agency focuses on supporting small and medium enterprises in the boating sector by offering advisory services, access to funding opportunities, and connecting them with larger industry players. This helps SMEs to scale their operations and improve competitiveness in local and international markets.
It does have a long history of support in the automotive, but it's really only since last year where we've launched the relationship with SMMEs to support the local boating manufacturers, the local manufacturers in the boating industry. So the program, which is called what we refer to as the MMAT program, is the Marine Manufacturing Assistance Program, eNtsa in partnership with SMMEs, and again just to support localization, market access, job retention, job creation within the manufacturing industry, part of the boating value chain.
We know that the products that we produce, they interact with the environment, and so we want to know how will they perform when they are in operation. So we do this because now we want to determine how long can it take for a product to fail. But then this doesn't mean that it can be an instant failure. Sometimes it takes many years for more especially for corrosion. It can take as long as you can think of without even identifying that your part is really deteriorating.
eNtsa also collaborates with students at the Nelson Mandela Bay University in the field of marine manufacturing, where engineering students are encouraged to participate in collaborative research projects. The projects focus on innovative solutions and advancements in the marine manufacturing sector. They enable students to contribute to cutting-edge research while gaining valuable exposure to industry challenges and technologies. Mlondobuzi, SABC News. How exciting is that? Are you in a part of the oceans economy, the blue or the green economy? Please hit us up on our Facebook page, which is at SME OnPoint. At SME OnPoint is where you can find us. Let us know what you are doing in that sector, and we would love to also interact with you and tell everyone around you to also follow us. To this now, small businesses are the backbone of the economy, as you may know by now, yet many of them operate without an insurance. For SMMEs, insurance is usually seen as something only big companies can afford or access. But the truth is, small businesses also face serious risks such as theft, equipment to damage, or legal claims for that matter that can shut them down. So today, we're joined by an entrepreneur who has been on a mission to change all of that. Junior Mlondobuzi, the founder of Entresure, a digital-first business insurance company that makes insurance simple, accessible, and tailored for the needs of yours, which is you, the SMMEs. Junior, thank you so much. Welcome to SME OnPoint. Congratulations on Entresure. Tell me, how did it come about? When I was reading your story, you're not completely new in the insurance industry. Your dad was part of this.
Yes,
Tell me about how it came about that you did it.
Now, firstly, thank you for having me today. Well, I grew up in an insurance family. My father founded his first brokerage in 2004, and to be honest, I grew up not really having an interest in it, but he always steered me towards learning more about the industry. I think he really saw something in me that really resonated with maybe his story and obviously the succession thereon. But, you know, in life, you also have to tread your own path, and some way, somehow, I eventually found myself in love with the industry.
Right.
And what better way than to pair it with my passion for business and problem solving and technology. And then that's how Entresure came about.
When I knew that you were someone that's specialist, when I also read that you did your RE certificate at 19 and passed it, do you know how many people fail it?
Yeah.
Tell me about the journey and the kind of doors that has had to open for you.
Well, I mean, look, when I wrote the REs themselves, I didn't really know what they were about, but I'm not, sorry, I'm not one person who loves failing.
Yeah.
So I really gave it my all. And I was fortunate that obviously I'd been in the industry and I had the experience. So having had that, it made it easier for me to then, when I came back to South Africa after studying for my master's, when I wanted to then to get my own license, it was easier because I had already served under supervision already for all that period and worked. So it was easy to open those doors, and moving forward to start the relationships and so on with the key underwriters, it was much easier.
Yeah, let's get into Entresure and what it exactly offers for SMMEs. If there's anything that tells you about the need for insurance, was particularly during the rioting times. I remember the 2021 in August, the riots that we have seen just generally in the country, and how small businesses were the first people to take a hit because they cannot afford. How are you making it easy for people who are watching us today to be able to get insured as small business owners?
Well, the key thing is, I mean, it's part of our philosophy, is to make it accessible, simplified. So, I mean, the accessibility part is to say, from a distribution perspective, they're able to get insurance from any internet-enabled device, and it also speaks to the pricing points. So we make it a key point for us to go out into the market and obviously forge these relationships with the key underwriters and speak to them about the needs on the ground of the smaller players and work towards creating products and tailoring them around those specific SMMEs. So the reason we say we are a specialist for SMMEs, entrepreneurs and startups is because that's our key focus point, to say, look, it doesn't have to be a daunting thing, and we want to dispel this myth of people thinking insurance is expensive, it's only for the big guys and so on. So we literally make it our mission to go on the market, help tailor the products and make sure that we get the correct products at the correct price for the SMMEs. Give
us an example of some of the people that have taken up the services of Entresure, those who had previously thought that insurance was expensive.
So, I mean, right now on our books, we have people who are content creators who literally just have 1 or 2 cameras with us and a lens. You have these people operating with equipment that's worth 200, 300,000, walking around on the streets, shooting content and traveling abroad or traveling to different parts of the country. And anything can literally happen, from theft, from accidentally dropping a lens, which now obviously hampers your ability to create content, which is your business. And then we also have a lot of restaurants, coffee shops on there. We have service centers who never really saw that them not having proper insurance can make or break their business. You have a service center that literally works on clients' cars. Anything can happen to that car. You could be out testing the car and you get into an accident. Now you have to pay for the repairs of that car. So it can literally make or break you. So the spectrum is wide. It goes from anybody who's making small money, as they call it, to obviously the larger SMMEs.
Oh man, I hope everyone else supports you. And thank you so much for coming through to SME On Point. That's all that we have time for. And we wish you the best of luck with Entresure. I've been speaking to Junior Mlondobuzi. He is the founder of Entresure. They are concerned with ensuring small business owners like yourselves. So do hit them up and see how they can help you. We saw during those riots how a lot of small businesses really had to start from scratch simply because they couldn't afford insurance, but here's a product that can help you to navigate that. With that, please remember to support small businesses in your communities this weekend. Let's make those rands and cents circulate. Goodbye.